So, moving on from 21 to 11, finishing it out. Number 21, let's just move on ahead. Let's just get it done. Number 21, Havoc, the Chaos guy. He's all about chaos. He's got like a skull face. He was originally an alternate costume for Noob Saibot that became his own character. Okay, so he's from the Chaos realm. So he's like the Joker. He doesn't want anything evil to happen. He doesn't want anything good to happen. He just wants chaos. You know, that's how the Joker was saying in The Dark Knight. So.
Oh, okay. Well, what game is he from?
He's from Mortal Kombat Deception. And he's in the storyline in the comics. He's one of the big things in the comics. He's the one helping Raiko do everything. Pretending to help Raiko.
Okay.
He finds out later on. I'll let you read the comics and find out what happens with that.
Everybody's like out for themselves stuff.
Yeah,
who would somebody over?
Well, how come there's no nice people in Mortal Kombat?
I wouldn't think a guy with a skull for a face would do something
Yeah,
like
I know.
that, though.
Well, he tries to make himself seem a little bit more human, though. But yeah, he's all about chaos. He's like the Joker. He just wants like nothing to be going like it should be, and he does like crazy stuff. Like he'll like snap his neck and like do all kinds of weird shit to hurt himself as he's fighting you. So it's really fun stuff. And he's in the storyline in Mortal Kombat 9, Noob Saibot's ending. He teams up with Havoc, and I thought that'd be really cool. So I think they could do so much with it. He should have been in the last game. He definitely needs to be in the next game, even though in the comics they did some bad shit to Havoc to make you think he may not ever come back.
Interesting design for sure.
They sent him to hell and then killed him in hell. So I don't know how you could fucking do that.
Is there like hell level 2?
Nether realm. Yeah, I don't know. There's supposed to be 9 gates of hell according to Dante. But yeah, anybody I know that knows Havoc, they always say he's a good guy. No, they love this character. Well, most people. Some people say, oh, he looks like a generic bad guy from like some kind of dungeon crawler game.
You just gotta get to know him. He's a good guy.
Yeah, get to know him. He's a great guy. Okay? Now, like I said before, I like Havoc more than this next character, but I respect this next character's design more. And that next character is number 20, Kimchi. The blind swordsman.
Okay, yeah, I like him. He's a good character.
Now, he's one of the few 3D characters Mortal Kombat's not embarrassed of. It's either they're like black or white. They either hate a 3D character or they love a 3D character. And they love 2 3D characters. They love Kimchi and Quan Chi, because you see those 2 characters all the time. Yeah, the cheese and the cheese.
Well, they like Shinnok though, if they made him.
They like him okay.
I like him.
I love him, but I don't know how much they like him.
Enough to make him the big bad dude in part 10.
Yeah.
But then they make him such a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like they like Shao Kahn a lot more.
I do.
But he's a blind swordsman. That's original. He originally got his powers by training under Ermac, but I think they changed the way the story happened. And then they said like it was Shang Tsung that blinded him because of like he had Kimchi go and like help him get some kind of thing, open some like I don't know, dungeon, kind of like Aladdin, where he needs help to get into that tiger mouth thing. Like that's how Shang Tsung got Kimchi to do that, but all the souls come out or something blinded him. And then he's got the whole thing where the Red Dragon like murdered his wife, Takita's mom, and he's been trying to get revenge on the Red Dragon ever since.
I remember his son's like training with Hanzo Man. Or
Hanzo Masashi.
Yeah.
Hanzo Man.
Wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah, so Kimchi's also character. He has a bunch of cool fighting styles. Like some of he's just like all sword fighting. Sometimes he's all telekinetic powers, and some he's like summoning like this demon to come out and fight. So he's got a lot of cool play styles too. Mm-hmm. I always kind of wanted to learn them, but never enough to where I did learn them.
Yeah. Well, same here. I just think he's a good add to the good guy team.
Yeah.
I think he's a good character.
Yeah.
Rather than just some basic dude.
Exactly.
He's interesting.
Because all those normal special forces guy bore the fuck out of me. So I think he's and I hate the special forces, but he's one of the cooler characters, and he's only gotten better. They've only made him cooler, so I like him. All right, moving on. Number 19. I hope she makes an appearance in the next game because she's not dead. She should have been the last one. Give it up for Shiva.
I knew it. Shiva, one bad fucking bitch.
Yeah, like that's a girl. If they're like beating up with her bare hands another Mortal Kombat character, I'm like, yeah, that would make sense.
Yes. It's like yes, I get it. You can beat the shit out of every guy.
Yeah.
Man, so Mortal Kombat, I gotta say that's about the only game that's got like a girl. Then say, yeah, I get it. Oh yeah, I get it.
Melina can eat your face off. Okay, yeah. All right. Katana's got those blades. She'll fuck you up. Sindel can scream your ass off. Yeah.
Yeah. Shiva is just brutal fucking woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought it was so original, like to say, like, hey, what would a female Shogun look like? And then on top of that, make that a character. And then it's cool because she's not as strong as Goro, but just strong enough more than a normal character where it could be a normal character. So I thought that was a really cool design.
So what's a little bit of background behind her? What's her whole purpose?
I mean, she was like a bodyguard for Sindel, but Shokan was
Jade for Katana.
Yeah,
Shiva for Sindel.
they all get their bodyguards, man. And then and then Shokan, instead of using Kintaro, because I guess Kintaro dies or got beat up in part 2, he's using a centaur, Motaro, and Shokans and the centaurs hate each other, so those two are kind of like warring against each other. And then part 10 they changed a little bit. Part 10, like, I guess she was like a jobber in the game from part 9, but then at the ending they made it like she was a leader and she got the Shokin to all relocate to Australia. And then in part 10 she's like with Goro taking a leave of absence, she's like running the entire Shokan clan, so she's like queen of the Shokin. And I think with all the female empowerment movement they've got going on, I think she's got a good chance of coming in the next game because they might want to throw in a female character that's also got power, is also ruling, and is not just physically strong, but she's got plenty of that. She's also, got strength and leadership. And it shows we accept all body types with her 4 arms in Ninja Turtle toes.
I remember when I would play Mortal Kombat Trilogy, I would use her character, and I was actually a little attracted to it.
Man, I was attracted to it too. I was also. I mean,
I would have never admitted back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you look. Man, why you really use Shiva? You got a crush on her? No, I don't like her. Just she's really powerful. I didn't use her though. She was like my best character in part 3.
Did they teleport?
Yeah, that teleport. That's all I knew how to do. Teleport, sweep kick, and a fireball. All right, so Shiva, I feel like she's a badass character, and they need to do more with her.
The best thing coming from the women's movement, Shiva.
Yeah,
possibly being a big role in Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, quit making all these new dumb characters or fleshing all these stupid Teen Titan characters and do more with what you got. Use Shiva. All right, number 18. Kitana.
Okay, well, I'm just wondering why you have her that high.
Okay, I like Shiva more. I like Jade more. I like Kimchi more. But Katana.
Yeah.
All right. I respect her character a lot more. Like, she fights with those blades. It's just so fun using her character with those fans, those blades. And she's super beautiful. She started the whole female ninja thing. You can't have Melina without Katana. Like, as cool as Melina is, and she's obviously ranking higher since we haven't mentioned her yet, you can't have the yang without the yin. Like, you can't have Joker without Batman.
I get it, but like, just tell me why you respect her.
Because she's a female ninja. I like ninjas. She's hot. She fights with fans. And I think that I liked her new design in part 10 when she's evil also. It was a really cool design.
Was that when they had like the glowing eyes and all this shit?
And she's got like a whole like mask thing going on. It looks all evil and shit. She looks like a kind of like an evil Lyn thing from He-Man. I don't know if you remember that character. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I could rank her lower than that, but I don't know. At the time, I just thought, oh, maybe I should give Katana a higher rank. But guys, like I said earlier, these can all move around. But she's up there.
Shokan's daughter, but not really.
Yeah.
And Sindel's actual daughter.
Yeah.
And then like she's actually alive, seeing what her mother's going through and has become.
And now they fight together. Now they bond in death. And she's saying like she enjoys being evil or something like that. I don't know if she really means it.
When did she say that?
In the part 10, she's like, Jax is like, I hated being a revenant when I was controlled, but Katana, you seem like you enjoy it. I do it. I have more power here now. But who knows? That's like a drug addict's thing. I like being on drugs. And then when they get clean, like, oh, that was terrible for me.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe we're thinking too hard about this. But anyway, moving on to number 17. And I like 17 more than 16, but I respect 16 more than 17 once again.
Okay, who is it?
Number 17 is Sektor.
Okay.
Now, like I said, Sektor is awesome. Like, I love evil characters, and he's like the bad guy. He actually wants to be a cyborg. All these other guys, like, don't make me a cyborg. He wants to be a fucking cyborg.
I thought it was Cyrax that wanted it.
No, he doesn't want it.
Okay.
He just ended up being like the coolest cyborg. But Sektor, I like red. I love the way he teleports and all those like
missiles,
numbers pop up and stuff. Like he's going into like the digital world and pops back out. Yeah, he's like brutal. He's all like rockets, flamethrowers, just like real brutal. Cyrax is more like clean, like nets and bombs and stuff. Yeah, Sektor is like just pure evil, and he's even more as he became a robot. Like he just enhanced. He's just willing to do whatever. Now he's like this character who are just
Why is he
willing
pure
to do
evil?
whatever.
Like, what were his intentions?
He just wants to be the most powerful. Wants the Lin Kuei to just move further by cyber enhancing themselves and getting rid of all the weakness in them and the soul, weakness in the body, weakness in the soul. He wants to be a complete like robot machine, both inside and out. And so obviously other people don't want to do that. You know, maybe they want to keep their human cock to have sex or something, but he didn't give a shit. And he's also the son of the Grand Master of the Lin Kuei, so he's like, you know, he's got the kind of power also. It's kind of like, oh, that's the boss's son, you know, those kind of people are, so they're always
Yeah.
kind of snooty evil people.
Kind of like Shane McMahon and Vince McMahon.
Yeah, exactly. You guys get that, right? If you like Mortal Kombat, you like wrestling. Mortal Kombat versus WWF game. It's John Cena versus Goro. Anyway, number 16, Cyrax. Like I said, I like Sektor better than Cyrax, but Cyrax is more original. Like the way he teleports, he just explodes and then comes back together on the other side. He shoots that green net, the way you set up things with bombs, all that stuff. And he's more of a fan favorite. Plus he's a black guy and they needed like an original black character in there too.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty interesting that they give you those other costumes. I just remember Cyrax's other costume. You get him black, you got the dreads. And
Yeah.
instead of just, you know, he actually like throws a bomb, doesn't he?
Yeah.
They make it work
and
with
he throws
his
a
human
net.
form.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that they put that effort
Well, I was
into
just always
that.
wondering how the fuck is Sektor gonna throw a rocket? He just had a bunch of robot stuff attached to him. I was like, oh, yeah, I guess that's the only way you could do it. But yeah, Cyrax, really cool character. Okay, moving forward. Number 15. A total waste of a character that could be a badass character that we mentioned earlier. Motaro, number 15. What a waste, man. He's in part 3, and he hasn't made an appearance as Armageddon where they made him a freaking... Turn him from a centaur into like
I was about to say, you better bring that up.
into like a minotaur or satyr or something. Like
Well, it's just fucking...
I know that's
it was just so they could fit him in the game, but then they tried to make it part of the story.
yeah. I mean, well, why wouldn't you? You can't just put it in there like you had to say something, but yeah, they can say whatever. Everybody knew why they did it, but I feel like you could have done it. I mean, even if it would have been glitchy or worse or whatever, I feel like they should have kept him a minotaur. They met in the middle, and I wish they would have gone all the way. I mean, would you rather he wasn't in the game than what they did with him? Like, if you had to choose?
No, because it had every character.
Yeah,
thrown
you had to
in
put
it,
him in there.
Just because you have every character.
But they could have, I don't know, I feel like they could have done. I'm no game designer, but I feel like where there's a will, there's a way. But whatever. He's not just a centaur, he's a cyber centaur. He's got like that, he's got a big scorpion tail looking thing that's robotic, and he's got like big horns on his head like a minotaur. He doesn't look like any, usually centaurs is like a normal looking human. He looked like a fucking monster on top of a horse.
That was the most fucking evil centaur
Yes.
I've seen in my life.
Exactly.
God damn,
what
it's
a
scary.
cool centaur design. And I know I guess it's kind of hard to work in, but just keep him a boss character where you can't use him. Because how badass is getting kicked by a big horse? Like that was his main move. So, I love this character. I just feel like they wasted him big time. You know, he made an appearance in Mortal Kombat Reboot. All you ever do is see him in the background and Raiden Superman's him off a bridge and kills him. So hopefully he comes back somehow, like in Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah.
Okay, now we brought this character up earlier. I like her, one of my favorites, and I didn't realize how popular she was, and that she ever would be more popular. But she actually outshines her sister, and that's Melina, number 14. Okay.
That's one bad fucking bitch.
I mean, like imagine, like it's such a dynamic, like a super beautiful girl with big razor sharp teeth.
Baraka.
Yeah, Shokan's daughter, and then they made an even cooler character. She's like taking over. She's trying to run Outworld. I was like, oh, I never thought about doing that with her. And I love the way she fights. I always use her in the games.
I never would have expected. Yeah, I remember her coming in Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
I loved that game back then. I never would have imagined her to be where she is now.
Yeah, because Katana was always more popular. She was in the movies and in the game. I mean, in the cartoon game. She was just the easier one to go with. Oh, beautiful girl that fights with fans, and it's named Katana. The go-to. But they don't realize this Melina was the cooler one. Like her weapons aren't as cool. It's like size. Yeah, I get that. And she fights weird. She rolls, but that goes with her character. She's like a beast. She's crazy, and she's got just the hot ugly chick is just such a cool thing you can do with it. And I think she might become like the next one because she was like a clone. So there's like a bunch of clones of her waiting around. So they might bring her back, but maybe she'll be a little bit different. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I like her. And even though she died in the last game, she died in a cool way. I'll give her that. Devorah's killing all of our characters. Killing Melina and Baraka. She hates Tarkatans. Okay. Another one of your favorite characters coming up right now. Number 13, Error Macro. Ermac.
It's my guy on part 10.
Yeah. Okay, I like this character. I just don't like his new redesign.
Why not?
I've never liked that mummy shit, especially half the time he got his nose hanging out. Looks like an old Mr. Burns thing under a mummy. Like, I like his alternate costume from part 9. I think that should be his.
Is that where it's kind of mummy-like, but it's still ninja? All covered.
No, it's like a whole mask over with like a hood and robe. I say make him look more like a sorcerer, scarecrow. Or something. I want it to look like there's no physical body under the clothes. That's how I say to go. I don't want to see any old wrinkly face and shit under there.
I don't know. Either one goes for me.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, telekinetic ninja. I mean, he started out as a ninja. Now he's this whole like big character. Telekinetic. First, it was just like an error macro. You pick Scorpion, it'd be like red instead of yellow.
Yeah.
But then it became his own thing, you know, like a lot of characters. So he's one of the most popular by far. Like people love using Ermac.
I remember walking through a Sears in Pine Bluff, and I saw they had Mortal Kombat up on a Sega Saturn. And I looked over the TV, and I see Cyrax in a desert in the background going like this, and the Ermac is shooting a green star. I was like, who is that? So like the next game pro we get, I'm finding out about this.
Yeah, well, you always want to know who the next ninja is.
So what's a little bit of background behind him?
He's like Shang Tsung or Shokan, I forgot which one, made him out of a bunch of souls and turned him into a warrior. So it's kind of like, you know, Shokan is Ermac's father in a way. And one of the souls supposedly is like Kitana's father's soul. I think now that Shokan is dead, one of his souls is in there.
Yeah.
And in Ermac's ending in part 9, or is it part 10? Yeah, part 10. Shang Tsung steals all the souls to bring himself back to life. So now he's like super powerful. I don't know how he steals it if he's not alive, but there's some kind of weird thing where he destroys Ermac and brings himself back to life with all those souls. So it's kind of interesting. I like the character. Cool way to fight. I think he's like the third or fourth most popular ninja, really. If you look by, yeah, people love Ermac.
He's a really cool fighting style and very mysterious character.
Yeah. Okay, well, moving forward, number 12, another character we brought up earlier. One of your favorites, Matt. Number 12, Baraka.
Yes. He's just so badass. It's like,
even though they kind of make him a jobber sometimes, they make him like lose so many matches. He's like the punching bad guy. It's like, oh, we need somebody to lose in this match. Make it Baraka.
I mean, is he not popular among the Mortal Kombat?
I think he is. Just like, I don't know, the Netherlands just want to throw all the bad guys under a bus because people love Baraka. He's cool. They don't let him have enough cool lines and sound smart. He's a fucking general. Don't make him sound like, we found they're hiding under the embassy. Like, he doesn't sound exactly like that, but he sounds kind of dumb. I mean, he could sound way more intelligent than the way they're making him be portrayed. I know this whole race is like fighting under him, so it's like, oh, if all his race gets beat up all the time, I guess he should be. No, he should be like so badass that all the other ones are like, they like worship him as like the warrior leader of them, like how badass a fighter and leader he is.
He's just so fucking scary looking.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus Christ.
They should do something with him, like I don't know, like marrying Melina or doing something. Mm-hmm. They got to bring him back to life. And the next one, they had to put him in the game. I don't care if he's dead. Katana, Liu Kang, and Kung Lao were dead in the last game, and they had a classic version of their costumes. They had a what if they were still alive, and old versions of the costume. So don't give me shit. Bring back Baraka in the story and the game.
Bring back Baraka. Hashtag bring back Baraka.
Yeah, bring back Baraka. Triple B. Okay. And now, finishing off, 21 through 11. One of the most popular, most well-known characters in the Mortal Kombat franchise. Guys, we just talked about it earlier. Give it up. In fact, give up your soul to Shang Tsung, number 11.
Man, you reckon that high?
Yeah.
Wow, you must really like this guy.
Man,
explain why.
In Mortal Kombat 2, we were in West Virginia, and some neighbor kid, who was a little bit older than us, came over.
I remember.
That guy was beating the shit out of us. And he beat the shit out of us with Shang Tsung. He was changing into every character.
And he knew all.
And I thought, that's the most badass thing of all time. You just beat everybody and just beat up. And then in part 9, they had it where you couldn't just be anybody you want to be, but you could steal the soul of your enemy. And then you'd be a more powerful version of them. So if you were like Jax doing a dash punch, you'd do like extra hits. Extra damage. Mm-hmm. So I was like, if you want to use Shang Tsung, not only do you have to be good with Shang Tsung, you have to know how to use everybody. Mm-hmm. And then the fact that he's this, I love evil boss characters. I thought the old version was really creepy and cool and original.
Oh, where he looked like an old man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it too. But then when it came up part 2 and...
Yeah, young.
I still liked it.
I mean, it makes sense. If you could be anybody, why not be a younger version of yourself? So, he's cool. He's got a cool name. He's got a really big impact in the story. So, gameplay-wise, story-wise, character design-wise, like he's kicking ass on all fronts. Yeah. He's super popular, well-known. So,
and didn't he like when he lost, didn't he have to like beg?
Yeah, he had to beg, and then he gets a bigger second chance. But you know, in the Mortal Kombat storyline now, like Shao Kahn like killed him and gave all the souls to his wife, and started working with Quan Chi. And he had the original story. He had the whole thing where he teamed up with Quan Chi to take down Shao Kahn and Liu Kang and all that. And Quan Chi beat him on that also. I think they like Quan Chi as their sorcerer more than Shang Tsung, but I feel like he's due for a big comeback. I'm interested. You know he's going to be back in the next game. He missed out, and they're going to bring him back. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen with him. Anyway, that was 21 through 11, guys. We only got one more to go for the list, and it's going to be the top 10. Man, this was a long ride, and I'm ready to be done and tell you guys, because I know you want to see who it is. All right, catch you next time. You guys tell us if you like what we said, didn't like what you said, tell us why in the comments, and we'll check you out.
And like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on that little bell so you'll know when our next one comes out.
Yeah, all that cliche YouTube shit that we have to say, because that's just how YouTube works. Anyway, catch you next time.